So here we are in the breeding shed. This is Butterfield, and his Kelly is in the box. I've seen them breed. She's getting ready to lay. That doesn't mean he's fertile, but I'll candle her eggs in about a week to 10 days after she lays the first one and see if there's anything happening inside of there. So, you know, the fact that they're breeding, actively breeding, is a good sign. So that's a good thing. This is Bubba and Gidget, and I haven't seen Gidget out of this box in quite a while. Let's take a peek and see what's going on. He's up. You gonna move for me, Miss Thing? I don't know why she's losing so many feathers. She's molting or something. Okay, she's up to 3 eggs. It's a nice amount. Oops. So that's a good news. Let's see. This is Matilda and Izod. So let's see how many eggs they've got. What y'all doing in there? 3 eggs. Very nice. And this is Fluffy and Sprite. I took Sparky and little Vision out of here. Vision's been in here for 3 weeks with 2 different males, actively breeding the entire time, almost never going into the nest box. And I took her out and looked at her again. I thought maybe the other day she seemed like she might be developing an egg bump. I was wrong. Nothing there. That girl doesn't breed. I don't know what's up with her, but she just doesn't do that. So, this is Kelly and Sparky. You've had a nice, I think, 3-week, maybe 4-week break out in the breeding shed. And they're both fat and sassy, and Fluffy's already moved into the box, so that's all good. These 2, I have 1 chick from them, and she developed an overbite with her lower beak, so I can't use her in the breeding program. So we're back to 0 with these 2. I really, really want at least a couple of decent chicks out of them. Fertility is not an issue. Last time they tried, the cold defeated them. So it's warming up, so hopefully things will go better this time. There is Jester. Let's see if little Sky has any eggs yet. Anything going on in there? Oh, she's sitting, and she's not getting on. That usually means she's laid an egg. Usually she's one that will jump up and climb out of the box really fast. So I think that means she's laid that egg. She had a bouncing tail, been working on laying the egg for a few days, so I'm not surprised. I'll have to write that down. And this is Azul and Storm, who have beautiful babies. Now Azul has learned a new behavior. Inadvertently, I have taught her that when I open her nest box, if she climbs in there with her babies, I will leave them alone. Because I didn't want her to bite me. So I just stay back. So watch. Now, every time I open her nest box, she comes running in there. I may have to chase her out again so that we can take a look at the babies. But watch this. See, watch. Here she comes. There she comes. She says, don't mess with my baby. Oh, she didn't do it. Maybe she's hesitant because of the camera. Let me see this pretty baby. Looking beautiful. Fatty little thing. Her little golden face. Oh, that's a pretty baby. I don't know. Maybe I should be hoping for a boy because the other 2 are both blue opalines. Yellow face, which... I don't know, is that a spangle? Yeah, that's a spangle. I see the black line around the outer edge of the feathers. So she's a spangle opaline, just like her daddy. And those are not great for showing, but for genetics, they're just fine. And this little guy, I see it's definitely an opaline. I'm not sure if it's a spangle or not. Oh, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. A lot of blue on his feathers. I'm not sure where, if there's it looks like the other chick. So it could be an opaline without the spangle. Or it could be an opaline with the spangle. See, there she comes. Now she says, go away. All right, beautiful babies, you're doing your job. Okay, so up here we have, this is Scruffy, whom I desperately need to breed to give genetic variation to my dilute line. And this is his. Now, I took these two were in here maybe just a week ago. And I took them out because Laurel would never go in the nest box. But they clearly have bonded. They were together in the big flight. Laurel's cere went lighter. It's kind of a tannish, brownish, and it's crusty. So as though she's more in season than she was. So I'm finding out from somebody, one of my fellow breeders, that a hen that has a bright reddish brown cere that is not crusty but smooth is probably past breeding stage and needs to wait until her cycle comes around again. So that might have been what was going on with her, because she had a brown cere, but she wasn't doing the job. And then I put her out in the big flight and for a week, and her cere has turned back to tan again. Tannish light brown, and is crusty now instead of smooth. So I was hoping maybe something will happen here. I do not see her putting a lot of interest into the box. Scruffy loves the box, but she's not going in there. So I'm going to give him a few days because they seem to have bonded, but if she doesn't start going in that box, I'm going to pull her and give him a different female, because I need him to breed to a female that so that my dilute line will have genetic variation. And I can put Marine in here, who's a proven breeder. The other thing is I don't know if either one of these birds are fertile. So she may end up being like little Vision, just never goes in the box. Or maybe it's because he's not breeding her or something. But if nothing resolves in the next few days, I will take her out and replace her with Marine, because Marine's a proven breeder. And if she doesn't produce with him, then it's Scruffy that's the problem. So let's see. There's Buster, who seems to have been largely banned from the box. I see him out quite a bit. And Miss Thing is on 2 eggs now. Hi, Rainbow. How are you? Squawk, squawk, squawk. She's cranky. Well, I hope this is working out good. These two, Cloud is just spending all of her time in that box waiting for an egg to come. Her tail is pumping hard, so I think she's getting ready to lay her first egg. She's kind of fluffed up and, looking like she's laboring. So this is the stage at which you watch for them to become egg bound. Now, she's laid 2 clutches of eggs before without any problem at all, so I really don't expect that to happen. But what happens when a hen's getting ready to lay is she goes into labor, basically, and her tail starts bouncing, and she has a great big egg bump, and she's huffing and puffing and carrying on, and she's been like that all day today. They may do that for a few days, but you have to keep an eye on them, because if that egg doesn't come in a reasonable amount of time, it will take her down. So I'm watching her to make sure, because she's just in that stage. And it's usually the first egg that causes the problem. So here is Hedwig, who has an egg bump and spends most of her time in the box. But I'm here, and she's ready to kill me, because you see how she chases my finger? She wants to defend her box. That's my box. Don't you get near my box. There's not even an egg in there yet, Missy. How could I possibly do anything? She's like, don't you steal my box. You see my hand? See, she's following it. She says, I will kill you. Oh, she did. She stopped. I will kill you. Kill you. That's all right. I'm glad you're a devoted mama. She has no eggs in there yet, but already I'm public enemy number 1 because the hormones have switched. So these two are going along gangbusters. They breed all the time. Miss Lacey is in the box, and she has an egg bump. So I'm confident that something's going to happen with these two pretty soon. Again, an older hen, just like Gidget, who is an older hen. But, you know, if she quit at 3 eggs and only hatched one of them, I'd be happy as long as it's a boy. I need boys out of these two. So, and the more eggs that I get, the more chicks I get, the more possibility that I get boys. So, give me boys, because it's a sex-linked trait, and the females can only pass it on to their sons. So, I need boys from both of them. Bubba gave me all boys with Breezy. So, but I think see, these two breed a lot. He acts like he's got all the hormones going that he needs. She's trying to go to the bathroom. Anyway, so with my lacewing line, I need one boy. If I get one boy out of these two and one boy out of Lacey and Bubba, of Gidget and Bubba, I'll be happy. If I got more than that, it would just be pure blessings. So, and then up here, we're supposed to have a chick. Something's supposed to have hatched here pretty quick. Do you have any chicks in there? Your eggs are certainly all covered up. Let me see. Is there a baby in there? Ooh, she's gonna bite me. Let me see. She's not letting me see. I don't know. Let me see. She's just not getting off of that nest. Come on, Missy. If there's a chick hatched there, I need to see it. No, I don't think there is. I think it's just eggs. Okay. I'll leave her be. Okay, so I have to double check Miss Sky to see if she laid that egg, but I'm pretty sure she did. Alright, so that's the update. See you next time.